Welcome back to Alternative Reality Gaming. I'm your host Lenny, and if you're lucky, one of my furry co-hosts will join us today. Your stream will begin shortly. Enjoy. Alright, welcome back. We're going to be playing some more Euro Truck Simulator 2 again today. We are playing on the Grand Utopia 1-to-1 scale fantasy island map, where I have been working my way from the ground up. I do have 2 trucks now and 1 driver working for me, making money for me on the side as I'm going. He's driving, or she, I honestly don't remember who I hired. The employee is driving the other vehicle, the one that's fixed completely. Do not ever put employees in broken vehicles in real life or in the game. In the game, they will fix the truck and use all of your money. In real life, they'll just crash and die. So both times it's bad. Don't do it. Uh, so let's just grab some jobs, get on the road here. I was eyeballing a longer run with this tanker taking us back up north. So yeah, let's get on it. I don't know if it is here or at a different location. I did not actually look around. I think it is at another location though, because I'm pretty sure I had to click on the freight market to find that. We can turn the radio back on. Oh crap, I gotta not do that while I'm driving. I thought it was just gonna turn it on. It'd be easier to get out of here, that's for sure. It's cool, this is like a little industrial yard. Wait a minute. Is this the place with the nuclear cooling stacks and we just came into it from a different angle? Because it kind of looks the same, but I don't see the towers. They're usually over here, I thought. I don't know where I'm at. I might be by the nukes. I feel like if I've driven the map enough to the point where places are starting to feel familiar and I'm starting to recognize things, it might be time to move on to a new map. Especially considering that guy has been there for a while, so I'm pretty sure he's no longer with us. He's probably starting to smell. Come on, mister, you're holding up the traffic. Oh no, my horn ain't programmed either. I forgot what all the buttons were. Oh, there we go, we got the city horn. Get out of my way! Apparently this truck does not have air horns. They most likely cost it extra, so I did not put them on.
Turn left.
This is a very budget-friendly truck that I picked up at, I think it was like 40,000 or 30,000.
At the roundabout.
Don't mind it shutting off. That's just it saying hello. Like, hi. Don't forget I'm here. Don't worry.
Turn right.
I'll fix you sooner or later. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to hit the curb. So now,
Arrived at your destination.
I have arrived at my destination. Now it's time to find our load. Ooh, it's GPS tracked so that we don't have to worry about hijackers like Fast and the Furious. The truck's headed your way, and it says Rogers on the side. Don't forget my share of the cut, I'm pretty sure is the word. I don't know, it's been so long since I've seen the first Fast and Furious. I'm pretty sure it was Rogers, though, on the side of the truck. And nobody wants their share of the cut forgotten. I missed the pin. And stalled the truck. Awesome. So why did I miss the pin? Too far over to the driver's side or the passenger? I felt like I was right on it. So either it's way too high or I am. No, okay, let's take a look at this thing from the outside and figure out what's going on. Oh, wrong friggin' trailer. That's what's going on. Yep, that'll do her. It's a tanker, not a blue flatbed. I just seen it behind me and I got homed in on it. Alrighty. Maybe next time. So this video being, or this run I should say, being like an hour long, I probably will have to make cuts in the video and do, make 2 videos out of it. I've been trying not to bombard everybody with hour-long videos because it's really easy to do them an hour long. I mean, I have like debated on going back through and just editing out a lot of the nothingness of driving, but like, shit, I feel like if I did that, it would be so insanely long to actually go through and edit each and every video, and then it would definitely reduce the amount that I have to put out. So as of right now, I put out every single day, and I think that would become a challenge. I always put out. I'm like a tip slut. That's my surfer dude talk. We'll go with dude bro, I think is the new term for it. I do not see nuclear cooling stacks, so I must be mistaken. This is just a different portion of the map. Oh no, don't tip, don't tip, don't tip! Come on, get up this hill. Losing too much speed, gotta go down a gear. That tree looks like a green fist, so it's just like green power. Oh, now it actually turned into a tree and it looks more boring. I liked it better back there. Is this the Triple X bridge? We just launch off. Oh, there's actually a road down there? Oh, it's on the GPS too. And we've driven it. So I've been under this bridge before. I wonder if they have an app like that for, I guess it would be for any driving really, where it just kind of colors the road anywhere you've been so that you can actually kind of keep track of how much of the country you've explored in real life, not in the game. Obviously, it's in the game. I mean, yeah, you could go through like your your Google stuff where it tracks your phone and you can figure a lot of it out, but like I was just curious if there's an app that would actually do it for you. But then again, that's a lot of sensitive information you're giving out just to figure out where you've been. I'm not sure yet, but if everything goes well, as springtime comes closer here, I'm going to be doing another push at attempting to get back on my feet here. I'm going to be trying to probably go back to college and learn something new to be able to work from home effectively, but at the same time I also need to push harder at exercising and stuff like that, which is very difficult and very painful. So for the most part, I just keep sitting at home, losing weight, doing nothing. In the last year, I've lost 110 pounds doing no exercise. So, needless to say, it's probably all muscle that I'm losing, because if you look at me, I'm still kind of fat looking and now, oh, it sounded like the truck died. Stalled. The truck stalled. I don't think most of these services like when you talk about bleh. Oh no, we're speeding. I'm not actually tracking my miles like with Truckee, I don't think. I don't see it at the bottom of the screen, so I'm gonna go with no. Truckee or TruckBooks will, if you belong to a virtual trucking company, they will actually log all the miles or kilometers, whichever you want to say, that you drive and report that to your virtual trucking company. I don't even know that you need to be in a virtual trucking company for it to report it, now that I'm thinking about it. I just think it's only personal miles then at that point, instead of like trucking miles. But yeah, with the one-to-one, especially one-to-one in kilometers, like if I was to check overall mileage that has been driven in Grand Utopia, alone. Because it's 1-to-1. Actually, I think I know how to check. So, I'm gonna guess how far I've driven without actually looking, though. I need to know how far this run was so that I have an idea, because I haven't really been paying attention to how far these runs are, so I don't know how far across the map is. But I mean, so let's just think. 90... Wait, can I pause? I'm not on the server, right? Yeah, okay. So I can pause. This run is... Dang it, doesn't say how far. Because I can see how many... Oh, wait, here. 56 kilometers. I don't know if that's from where I am or total, but either way, the whole run from that end to that end is under 100 kilometers. Like, it's not even that far. So if I have 160 odd episodes filmed already, a majority of them were only like 10 minutes, or not 10, they were like 15 to 30 minutes. If I had to guess, we're under 30,000 kilometers. And the way we can check is to look at the mileage of the truck. Ah, I bought this truck used. Damn it. Okay. There is another way. Give me 1 second. I think Truck Manager keeps track of the miles driven by the truck. Shut the front door. So altogether, between both trucks, I'm just barely breaking 2,000 kilometers, and I was expecting like 20 or 30,000 kilometers. So that's how far off I was. But I mean, in the base game, because it's 120 scale, every 2,000 kilometers that you drive, you're driving 20,000 kilometers. No, 40,000. Because it's 20 scale, so 20 times. Yeah, so you're driving 40,000 kilometers for every 2,000 that you're driving in a 1-to-1. So, I mean, it's almost not even worth tallying it up, just because it's really not going to benefit your company unless your company is like, that's their thing. They're a 1-to-1 company and they just want to be number one in 1-to-1, which I don't even know how you would keep track of that, because I don't think anyone does. Because Truckee and Truckbooks actually does keep track of which companies put in the most miles every day, week, month. They also keep track of how much money you're making, whether the miles are realistic or if you're speeding. So every time I go over 90 kilometers, because that's the actual limit in all of Europe really for trucks, and I think it's 92 or 93. They give you a little buffer for hills and stuff, but if you go over, they become race miles. They are no longer realistic miles, and race miles are no longer counted towards that. They still show up, so your company will see both race and real, and they'll get a total that'll show both, or they'll get a total that shows only either or. Some companies, they won't accept race miles, so every time you get them, you get in trouble. Some companies have requirements that require you to put in a certain amount of mileage and everything. Luckily, because of my health issues, I kind of went out of my way to find a VTC that did not require any, or didn't have any mileage requirements or anything like that. And that's also why I really don't bother to turn it on half of the time. I'm not going to help them much, so why even turn it on? When I play 120 scale, I do, because I will rack up some miles really, really, really fast. It's also cool because it keeps track of each driver's fuel usage, damages to the truck, pretty much everything revenue-wise that would affect the company. It keeps track of. So I mean, it's pretty cool. It's about as realistic as you're gonna get without actually trying to do it for real. And I know a lot of the groups that I'm in, the guys actually do say that they've played this game for a long time while taking their CDL tests and stuff like that, and it actually helped them pass. And it's not even the first time I've heard that kind of stuff either, because like, what is it, Assetto Corsa, the drifting in it and stuff. I belong to a lot of drift groups, and a lot of the people said that they practiced and practiced and practiced in sim, and that's actually the only way they were practicing, and the only way they had even drifted at all, and then went and got behind the wheel and nailed it, like, first try. So, hell, I think there's a video. There is a video. Like a kid, I want to say he's like 13 or 14 or some shit, and a pro drifter brings him in his car with him, and all he had ever done is sim race or sim drifting, and he got in that car and blew it out of the park. Where the f is my cruise? Oh, I forgot. I can't use cruise control if I'm using the engine brake. Okay, so the cruise control is still in the right spot. I just can't use it with engine brake. And I keep forgetting that. And according to that timer down there, it says we have an ETA of 30 minutes, which means this is probably the best part or point for cutting the video again. So, everybody in the stream, hold on tight. Thank you for your patience. And everybody in YouTube land, till next time, peace. If you liked today's episode, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, as it goes a long way to helping the channel to grow. Thank you.